I have this 8 by 10 little wood panel. I've already taped down the bottom. And I'm considering taping the sides as well, but I haven't done that quite yet. What I want to do or try is kind of like a resin geode type thing on this wood panel. Since spring is on its way soon, I just want to do something that's a little brighter. The other day I actually made lime donuts and it was so cold, but just tasting the lime, it just made me feel like I just can't wait for warm weather again. So I want to do something that's going to make me think of warmth, and so I'm going to use this as my inspiration. So we'll do something a little peachy, maybe a hint of pink, a little white, and then I think a little gold will also look really nice with it. So for the spaces where I have it saying stones, silly me, I think I'm gonna paint those peachy too, because I'm gonna use my gold stones. Let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna use these. So don't pay attention to that. When I bought these, they were gold. So when you pull them out, you can see they have, I don't know, you can kind of see the gold tint to them. I think this is a better way to look at it. So I'm going to be using these. And I think that if I paint the board with that peachy shade, it'll help make the stones look a little like a mixture of gold and peach. Let me show you what the peach shade looks like. I don't use it often, and you guys, this is a resin coaster, but I've been using it as a, I've been using it like it's a palette, but this is the peach shade. It's very pretty and not quite the same color, but I just wanted to do something similar. So I think it'll work. It'll be fine. That's so pretty. I love this color. This is the same color that I used in, actually, I think both of these are the colors that I used in the bathroom wall art that I made, and it is proudly displayed in my bathroom, matching my shower curtain, and I love it. Every day I look at it, I'm just like, I'm so happy to see it. And it makes me smile. My husband's like, he thinks I'm crazy, I think. He just laughs at me. It's so funny because sometimes even I think, you know, girl, you kind of weird, but he just gets a kick out of it. So so I keep going. Alright guys, so while I am letting the glue dry, I'm going to go ahead and mix up the pigment powders so that I can get the colors that I want to put in the orange and pink areas. So for this color, I'm going to be mixing the mermaid shade with the orange, and then for this one, I don't really need to mix it because this is just going to be the color that I use. But I may mix it a little bit with the mermaid shade just to make it a tad lighter because I don't want it to be too dark. Alright guys, before I cue up a little more music, I just want to tell you guys about the process that I'll be doing over the next couple of minutes. So I did mix half a cup of resin total. So a quarter cup of the hardener and a quarter cup of the resin. And I used the clear first and poured that over the stones. And that way, if there were any loose pieces after doing the gluing, those would set in place once the resin cured. For the colors, I did not end up mixing the eyeshadow with anything. And then I did have to mix the shades twice to cover the whole canvas or the whole surface of the board, because the first that first mixture just wasn't enough to cover everything. Overall, the half a cup was a really good way to go because it didn't go over the surface, and there was hardly any left over once I was done. So I think that's about it. So let's get that music going again. Alright guys, so here is the finished piece. It is really pretty. I actually really love the way this came out. And I feel like the camera's not quite picking up the different dimensions that you can see between the peachy, like the peachy orange, and then this darker color, but it's really nice. And I think the way that the pigment powders were mixed is it was really helpful. So this is just one small layer of resin plus the stones, and honestly this was for me a lot easier than doing this on canvas, but also it was a lot smaller. So when I did this, I do want to let you guys know, I did go ahead and I spread the resin along the border, but there's very little that actually fell over the edges. And then since it was on parchment paper, it was really easy to just pick this up and then just sand. Like for instance, I'm still working on this part, but you could sand the edge just to straighten it back up again. But for the most part, it came out just it just came out better than I imagined. So I'm really happy, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoy the piece, and I hope that this has inspired you to do something crafty. It doesn't even have to be resin related, but just get out there and do something that you love and find something that brings you joy and makes you happy. And if you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, of course, if you feel inclined to do so. And I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.